Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery, and the only canvas I have is this prime 10 by 10 inch. So this is what I'm going to use, even though I'd rather have a 14 by 14. I have an experiment in mind, and it has to do with using my new, I just made up a new batch of acetate tools, and this one I put a little bit of white paint on so you could see the brand new head on it. I made a few. So I tried to center I tried to find the center of my canvas by going around and around and keep moving it until it was where it was supposed to be. And I did sacrifice a little bit of my Amsterdam Black, which I usually use for cell activator, because I want to make a wreath or a burst shape. Oh, come on. Not now. So I've got more in one spot than another. I think it'll be okay anyway. So I've been thinking about it, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to actually figure out if I want to do bunches of colors that are all a little different. I think I'm going to blow some of this black out though. Sorry about my head. I know you can't see anything. I'm going to grab some of my black, and every time I go to put down a new batch of colors, I'm going to use, because it's in a bottle with a finer tip on it, I'm going to lead my little strands away, I hope. So if I just start, hopefully that'll be a good place to... I wanted to do this with Chantilly lace to begin with, and some Indian spice. I'm a Colourarte affiliate, so if you look under the video for a coupon code, you'll find it. I'm going to put that black in there right now. That's just meant to facilitate the movement of the paint. This is Jasmine, Primary Element. I'm going to try and experiment a little bit with my Miami Magenta, another Primary Element. And I've got some sour lemon with orange crush in it. If I like these colors, I might just stick with them. Now, the one thing I didn't grab was my cell activator, and I need that, so I think I'm just going to put some right in a dish. Should probably shake that up a couple times anyway. I'll probably need more than that. Just going to dip it in. I make it kind of thick. Mine is about 50-50. It looks like I could have used a whole wider card, and I've got wider ones. I think I need another scrape dish. It looks like I got plenty of black. It also makes, I also think I want to do the same exact thing on the other side, because I like the white around the center. That could be pretty cool. Although I have an uneven amount of black, so that might, I hope that wasn't a lump. Please don't tell me that was a lump. Oh, it was, and I got it. Okay, well that was disaster averted. Some more Indian spice. I like the jasmine and the Miami Magenta together. I really, really like combination with the sour lemon with orange crush in it. I might have to go a little bit slow. I thought about doing this like I did something in the old days with a curve going around, but it's such a small canvas, I don't think that's really convenient this time around. And I scraped off my swipe card. There will be for a while longer, there'll be an acetate tool recipe video tutorial. Oh, alright, well I guess we'll find out. I forgot the line. See the difference? I've got gaps here. But that being said, it's still kind of cool. I just won't forget again. I like the weird shapes actually, so maybe I will forget again. So I'm just going to keep going corner to corner. This time I'm going to get ready to do 2. And maybe as long as I'm doing 2, I could decide to do all the same colors, but I'm not there yet. Quiet because I'm focused and because I'm repeating the same colors I just did. I'm liking the cells. I've been working with white cell activator, and it's really tempting to do that instead of the black. Maybe I'll do that in between and see what happens. Alright, let's grab my little tool. Maybe I'll wipe it off first this time. Let's remember to do what we said we were going to do, Priscilla. Here's one. My geometry is a little imperfect until I start to swipe. Sorry I keep brushing my... I have a piece of tape with a hanging marble to keep me remembering that my head doesn't actually need to be in the camera. Well, that's better. I definitely think it's easier to control, even though I like the shapes over here. I say that, but you can't trust me. Yeah. It's easier to control with a little bit of fluid. I'm going to keep wiping that off. That's cool. My cell activator went all 4 strands, I think. I hope. Let's not take a chance. I'll just use the rest of it. Actually, let's use a little bit extra. But at least I know how far a dollop goes. That's weird, I didn't get nearly as many cells in there, but I have a lot of pink on the outside, so maybe I have to... I press halfway at the beginning and then I ease up as I get to the end, so that I'm not dragging through the canvas. Alright, so now it's time. Now it's time to figure out if I'm going to use the white cell activator. I made some fresh yesterday. I could even use a separate swipe tool. I have to decide if it's going to be enough to have 8 in there, and I guess it will be. I'm going to continue on with my Chantilly lace. I'm going to try and get away with putting it in now. And I'm not going to use this, I'm going to use the same way, it's all going to start the same way with the Chantilly lace and the Indian spice. But then I'm going to move on to some purples, or at least the wild orchid. Wild orchid, and I've got African violet as well. And indigo violet, which I love. I might fall back and add a little bit of jasmine anyway. Jasmine or Miami magenta. I'm going to go the indigo violet. And cross your fingers I remember to use the white. And that it looks okay. Because this is the experiment will tell me if I want to do it again in the future or not. Let's try the African violet, what the heck. 3 purples and maybe a pink. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? I'm gonna stick with the jasmine. Makes me want orange also. I can always put dots in. Alright. Let's do this, and this, and this, and this. Take my black out of my way so I won't even be tempted to use it. Grab the next size up. For this, I'll just put it right on the swipe tool. We're thinking about making these in sets of 5 for everybody who'd like to use them, who doesn't want to be bothered to make them. This I'm waggling. And definitely scraping that off also. Might have used too much. I might not. We'll see in a minute. Yesterday was the first day that I really tried to work with the white. I'm going to go much less this time, I think. I did make it a thicker recipe. So it's like 50-50. So very light pressure on the front. And I can put something in between. Still looks like I'm scraping away quite a bit of paint. But I did give myself a fairly decent layer of black around. And that's looking pretty slick actually. I don't know how much less I should get away with, but the last time I put the cell activator on, I blew it around a lot better than the first time. So maybe I'll just keep getting better at it as I go along. Squish. I'm going to call them squishy swipe tools. And I'm going to keep scraping. And probably wiping. I keep a studio rag. It's an old pair of sweatpants. The smooth outside works best. That's pretty sweet. I'm thinking I'm going to use the Indian spice in between and add some marks, and I'm going to try and live with this weird thing and that weird thing just because it's more organic, I guess. I say that, but as soon as you see me with a straw, I'm going to blow on it and see if I can bring some cells up. There is a point in time when you figure out when less is more. That was close. I pressed too hard and got black from underneath. Let's try what I said without paint chips, please. I don't know if I want to go around the center with anything. But I feel like I could kind of even it up if I wanted to try. Which is what I seem to be doing. It has yet to be seen if it's a good idea or not. Alright, so I like that. I'm kind of thinking, I'm very attracted right at the moment to the blue velvet. And of course it's not even. And I got a drip. I put the pointy end of the bamboo skewer on most of these new tools. Actually, that's a Q-tip waiting to happen. Come on, let go of my thumbnail. So I just move that back where it belongs. I should have gone every other one. Trying to go with the thinnest amount possible. Still not miss, and I got a gap in there. Darn. But I've got a little bit, I got a little tiny tip on my tool, so part of me wants to keep going and add the gold like I said I would on either side. I've got 3 minutes. I do sell my artwork in case you were interested. You may inquire at my email address. It's easpbgallery and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. Underneath the video you're going to find my link tree, and nearby you'll find that Colourarte coupon code and a Pixel Paint Designs coupon code. Alright, so now I have to decide, and I think I definitely want to do something. I'm just not sure what. Maybe I'd put a gold circle in the center. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I think I'm happy that I have a little sharp little tool. It might be too kitschy. No, it's not that bad. I'm sorry, if I was blocking your view, all I did was use the very sharp end of my skewer. And I'm very tempted to add another color, continuing on sort of thing. I'm not sure how to get away with it. Let's make sure my tip is somewhat clear so I can have some control over that. So what did I not tell you guys? Underneath the, on the link tree, wait, please give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I'd really appreciate that. That wasn't good. Oh well, maybe I'll get more like that and I'll like them. There we go. That's cool. Hey, ha! I started something. Just try and do that. I can't be the only one that'll work for. Now I gotta fix that one though. I guess I can take it up with a Q-tip. So just a little too fast is the perfect speed. I like the white cell activator. It looks like lace to me. I am going to torch. I have another half a Q-tip. Let's see if I can get rid of this. I've got 1 minute left. Come on. I have 2 books on the Amazon link, and if you shop the Amazon link, you help me out, and I really appreciate it. There, I did it. Let me see if I can shimmer this at you before we're gone. I might put an orange dot in the center of that. That's pretty cool. It's kitschy. It was a good experiment. I have new information. I'm going to probably blow into that and see if I can get some cells to come up too. But that was fun. Thank you for joining me. Oh, that looks wonderful from up here. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I do sell my artwork. And underneath on the link tree you'll find all kinds of stuff. And if you can't find the paint pouring recipe underneath the video, and it should be there in the description, please just ask me. I can copy and paste it. I have 31 playlists right now of videos organized by topic and genre as well as by the 100. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Priscilla out. You will be gone in a moment. Whatever I forgot, you'll see in another video. Oh, everything is reproducible. So if you want to ask me something, to have something